Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to more of Persona 4 Golden. Last time we finished up all our social links. That's it, we're done. There's nothing left that we can do to raise our social links beyond the level that we're at now because we're approaching the end of the game. We've got one dungeon coming up and we have to complete it in a single day. Which means, yeah, we're pretty much done. So I figured, because I'm pretty certain this is the last time that you're kind of given any freedom to go and do things, we'll have a little stroll, because it appears there are actually people hanging out in the town. Has no impact, of course, because you can't rank up people in the evening, but I just want to take a stroll, because we're approaching the end of the game, and that's really, really weird. Yeah, seemingly the whole party is out here, bar Yosuke and Teddy. But yeah, no, I just want to take a stroll out here, because it is weird to think that this series, over 50 episodes in now, is nearing its end, and it's not even been a year since it started coming out. I have actually been thinking we wrap this one up in the 12 Days of Neremik for, what's it called? Obviously next month. That is like half a month-ish away, but I think we can make it work if it's in the latter half. We'll have to see, and maybe we'll have a few longer episodes, but I think it'd be cool if we could end it in the same kind of channel event which ultimately started this. But with that said, I think we're just going to spend the evening with Naoto, and we will see how the rest of this unfolds. So, you son. It gets quite chilly in this district tonight, doesn't it? I just finished my shopping. If you don't mind, perhaps we could stay and chat? We may as well, because this is, well, yeah, nothing else we can do. All stats are maxed, nobody's available at home. May as well see what Naoto's up to. You realize it's almost Valentine's Day. How strange. I had never had much meaning for me until now. But when I think about you, I feel as if it's a very special day indeed. Actually, it isn't only Valentine's Day, since meeting you every day seems special to me. I wonder if I should be worried that every day is so special now. That's a good problem to have. Do you think so? It's strange, but when you say things like that, I don't hesitate to believe it. Naoto seems embarrassed. About the chocolate, don't get your hopes up too much. This is my first time making chocolate, and I keep overthinking it. But I won't give up until I'm satisfied. I hope you'll do me the honor of accepting it comes Valentine's Day. Okay, so we're getting homemade chocolate off Naoto. Hell yeah. Oh goodness, when did it grow so late? Time evidently flies when I'm with you. We never seem to have enough time together. If you don't mind, I'd like you to have this. You received Naoto's candy from Naoto. It isn't much, I know, but it would cheer me up to know you found the use for it. Okay.
Good night.
You saw Naoto off and then went home. So, let's do this then, because I think starting tomorrow, we have tests. Your year-end exams begin today and continue until the weekend. You should hurry to school. Yes, so we do the tests, and then it is story time. Woohoo. I was tempted to do these at the end of the last episode, but I figured we'd start this time with them. So, good morning, Yukon. The advancement exams start today. Did you remember to study for them? Chie seems anxious, but me, I'm kind of relieved. I miss things like exams and schoolwork. This is just another sign of normal life slowly coming back. I'm with you there. Everyone's been their old selves around town and at school, too. The ski trip this weekend might be our last special outing. Let's ace those exams so we can focus on having fun on the trip. So it's weird how the exams work here, because you don't actually get any benefit for doing them. All the other exams in the year, obviously, they give you, what's it called? Social link points for doing well, but here it's the last ones of the year, and we're at the very end of the game, in terms of the calendar, so it's like, how are we doing this? So, the word alphabet comes from the word alpha, and what other one? Beta. Yes, okay. Don't have me on edge. So, how was this theory that pyramids were built by slaves disproven? It was attendance logs, wasn't it? See, it says my knowledge, because I know it's been a while since we obviously started putting 5 into the upload schedule. But, okay, well, let's try ace these. No guides needed. Let's do this. So, advancement exams day 2. What drink name means berry demons? Toshi Uchi Soto Toso. I think it's Tosa. Oh, that was such a guess. What is the medical term for brain freeze? Intracranial hypothermia, neurokipular constrictor. I swear it was that. We'll see. Fair enough. Well, I'm sure we'll do well. Our knowledge is maxed anyway, so time will tell. Time shall tell. But what's next? Day 3. What is the Japanese zodiac equivalent to the cat in the Thai and Vietnamese zodiacs? It's like, is it rabbit? It might be rabbit. Oh, okay. I was thinking 'cause it zooms real fast. So what vegetables used to make the first jack-o'-lanterns? It was watermelons, I think. Oh, it was turnips. doubt it was eggplants, but yeah. Like I said, it doesn't matter though. Doesn't impact my social link standing, so we're good. So what colour were the pyramids were when they were first? They were white, and then they turned yellow with time. What gets mixed with snow in Europe that sometimes causes it to turn red? It was Sahara Desert sand. And I think we've got one more day left where I think you just auto writes for us. And then we're done. We're free. We can go on our ski trip, and I think most of it will be cutscenes, but yeah. But first, before final day. So, morning, senpai. Today's last day of exams. This week has been so stressful. But the ski trip's tomorrow. I can't wait to stay the night with everyone. Say, how are you at skiing? I haven't done it in a while, so I'm worried I might be a little rusty. I'm worried too. Oh, really? Well, since we're both worried, let's ski together. I'm sure they'll come back to us if we do lots of skiing in the 2 days we're spending there. Okay. Yeah, so I do have a feeling it'll be a lot of voice cutscenes, so you may not be hearing too much of me for the latter half of this episode, but at least we have this beginning segment. So it's the last day of exams, the question gave you a hard time, you feel you did well. You mean if you did well? I maxed out my knowledge. Question mark. So today was the final day of advancement exams. The ski trip is tomorrow. You decided to go straight home. So I do wonder, weird game dev thing. I wonder if you were given free reign on that day, like you broke past it, if anyone would be available. So you're home, oh, your package came for you, it's on the table over there. It's the homunculus combo. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, well, can I dig for bugs? You know what, we will. We will. We'll get our items up. Why not? And I'm cool like that. But yeah, we haven't dug for these much since the tutorial thing with Teddy, but came to the garden, see if you could find any bugs. Inaba Jewel Beetle, Tatsuhime Ladybug, Inaba Jewel Beetle, Tatsuhime Ladybug. May as well just get off the list, you know? Well, in that case, there isn't much all else for us to do. I think the only thing left for us to... Oh, you want us to go to the room early? I was going to say, maybe there's one last chance to interact with people, but nah. Suppose we'll go straight to sleep. And yeah, 2:11. Start the ski trip. Let's do this! Today's the day of your ski trip with your friends. It will be your last big memory of winter in Inaba. You endeavour to have as much fun as possible. That's Changing Seasons from Persona 3! I also have that as my alarm in the morning because this song slaps. Holy!
Dude, you too! Is this really your first time snowboarding?
Just gotta keep your balance, right?
Whoa!
Senpai! You're too fast!
You gotta open up your stance. Do you get it? Come on.
It's easier said than, huh?
Whoa! Damn, that hurt.
Oh, so sorry. Sorry.
You owe me a date! You won't win! What? Jeez, you two.
You ski down the slopes a number of times, enjoying the time with your friends.
Whew! We've been down this slope a bunch of times now. Hey, what do you think of my snowboarding skills? I bet you're head over heels with them.
Well, yeah, but only because we were falling down all the time. Teddy kept crashing into me.
It's not fair that Kanji gets to keep skiing with Naochan. I'm completely against one-on-one personal lessons.
So you were doing it on purpose, you bastard!
You guys are completely ignoring my lines, huh?
So this was your first time skiing, Naoto-kun? How was it? I can barely even stand upright. Kanji-kun is teaching me, but it's not going as I'd hoped. I keep going in the wrong direction or falling over without warning. I hope I do a little better tomorrow.
You don't look it, but you really don't like losing, do you? Should we go up one more time?
What? I'm too tired. My legs are giving out on me.
My fur's all frozen too. I feel like Frosty the Snow Bear.
We've got tomorrow too, so let's call it a day. Aren't you hungry, Chie?
I didn't even notice it until now. I'm super hungry! What are we having for dinner at the lodge?
I think soul cooked in non-regional style. That non-regional part caught my attention.
So, it's a non-style style? What is that supposed to taste like?
I think you would only call it something like that if you weren't all that confident about your food.
I doubt the chefs would appreciate hearing that from you guys.
That's so mean. I remember you yelling about how delicious that cake we made was.
I wasn't yelling. And that cake was only good because Naoto helped you.
That's not true. It was thanks to the cookbook.
I don't care which it was. And you guys should have been using a cookbook in the first place.
There's something more important at hand right now. Soul is a fish, right? What about some real meat? Meat!
How much of a carnivore are you?
I don't think I saw any real meat dishes on the menu.
No beef? Or pork? Or even chicken?
She's got a point. And considering how much we've been skiing, I could use something with a lot of protein.
Meat.
Everyone turns to look at Teddy.
Has the day finally come that you all want a little taste of Teddy?
No, we'd never do that. Bear meat is pretty gamey after all.
You're so cruel, Yuki-chan.
You finish skiing for the day and decide to return to the lodge. After dinner, everyone gathered in the lounge.
Is Teddy still in the bathhouse?
We saw these college girls while we were having dinner. He said he was gonna hold out in the bath until they showed up.
Sheesh, what's he up to now?
You say that, but I bet you wish you were there with him right now, don't you?
What? That's the worst. Wouldn't you rather spend time with us? I mean, me rather than people like that, Senpai?
Dude, how awesome is it that we all get to stay overnight like this? And it's co-ed! So why don't we...
No.
But I didn't suggest anything yet!
Sorry, were you gonna say play cards?
Why don't we go night skiing? I've always been impressed by people who can do that. Then we'd have to take another bath afterwards. Honestly, I'm already exhausted from snowboarding all day.
Then why don't we do what people usually do when they get together at night?
Tell ghost stories.
I don't know. Isn't that usually a summer thing?
Yeah, I think I'll have to disagree too.
Huh? Could it be that you're actually scared of ghost stories?
Stuff like in those stories actually happens in the mountains. That one time during shooting was enough for me.
What? Stop it!
Oh, our inn has a lot of spooky stuff too. Once, we asked a customer how he liked his room, and he said the restroom was too dark. But his room didn't have one. And sometimes when you take pictures in that room during Obon, they don't come out right.
Oh, that's pretty creepy.
Oh, and I heard that Hanua are occasionally found in the mountains around here. They say this entire area could have been a grave site long ago.
Folklore has little valid scientific evidence, but is a result of cultural significance and strong story elements. Any ancient burial ground is likely just the site of a temple. So,
You're scared too?
yes.
This is starting to get pretty good. How are you in scary stories?
I love them.
Oh, so you got any special stories of your own up your sleeve?
I can't believe you guys! I'm having no part of this! I'm plugging my ears!
Wouldn't it be scarier to only hear bits and pieces of stories like that?
Shut up, Morangi! Why are you pushing so hard for us to tell ghost stories?
You stop calling me that, damn it!
Well, I'll start off then. Yukiko can go last. Her stories are off the charts creepy. Let's see. It was over 3 years ago. A friend of mine in middle school told me this. It seems his sister went to a pretty prestigious private school, but she ended up running with the wrong crowd. Supposedly, she and a bunch of other girls were bullying another girl in their class. He said that she'd come home every night and laugh over the phone with her friends about the kid they were harassing. One day, she suddenly came home with a pale face. Ever since then, she started locking herself up in her room. No matter how much he asked what was going on, she'd completely ignore him. But he could hear her mumbling. She'd keep saying to herself, "It's my turn next." My friend got worried, so he went to ask his sister's friends what was going on. But it turns out, all her friends had passed out for mysterious reasons and had been taken to the hospital. He was so scared that he didn't know what to do. That night, at around 11:30, suddenly his sister started screaming in her room. He ran into her room, and she was covering her ears and repeating, "She's calling me! I can hear her!" But my friend couldn't hear anything. And soon, his sister rushed out of the house. The next morning, she was found unconscious outside the school gates, just like her friends had been. In the end, she was taken to the hospital and recovered. But when he asked the people at school what happened, it seems the girl they were bullying was dead. They said that the girl must have become a spirit that haunted them one by one.
That's impossible. Your story is full of inconsistencies. Wait, but I think I've actually read a police report like that.
That's not denying it. You're supporting it.
I would like to say, by the way, that that is actually an event that happens in Persona 3. I'm not going to say it because I know a lot of people don't know the ins and outs of Persona 3 spoilers, but yes, no, that does actually happen in Persona 3, bar the person that they are bullying being dead. So, with that said...
Wait, did she die? I think
Oh.
she turned up okay.
Case in point.
Well, that doesn't matter. That wasn't bad for a leadoff, right? Well, you're next. What do you have in mind?
On a trip one night, just like this.
You're gonna do this to us too?
You decide to tell them a story, you know.
It sounds realistic when you tell it.
So? And then?
Late at night, he heard crying. He woke up in a blue room. Never mind, I can't go on. At blue room.
Come on, this isn't a ghost story anymore, is it? It's just a story about someone being kidnapped.
What was that?
I heard something just now.
That was unusual.
It's just our imaginations. Anyway, keep going. You can't just end it here. That'd be even scarier.
I got nothing. A creepy man with a long nose, Hanako and Kashiwagi monsters. Yeah, we'll bring Igor into it, why not?
Whoa, that's freaky. Something about a nose that long?
Blackout!
Oh shit! Something just went past me!
I told you I didn't want to do this! Why didn't you listen to me?
Someone get the lights on! I can't take this anymore! Hurry!
Hang on. Where's the switch?
How dare you to think you're eating all the snacks while I'm gone? I'm gonna curse you.
Get him? Yeah, let's finish him off.
I'm sorry, Teddy. Only people have human rights.
Babes, what's come over you? Why are you so mad at me?
So it was Teddy. Damn it, he freaked us all out.
And what happened after that?
Yukiko doesn't care. The night goes on. Rain goes on to the 12th. How interesting. The second day of the ski trip, We decide to spend time on the slopes until the sun sets.
Alright! Time to hit the snow!
Someone's full of energy. You guys were up talking all last night, too.
How do you know about that? Don't tell me.
It's no surprise that they heard you, considering how loud you were. I told you over and over the walls were thin.
Oh, so that's all. I thought he might have been peeping.
We were talking about some pretty risque stuff in there. Sorry, Kanji. Did you get a nosebleed all over your pillow?
Shut up. Who'd want to listen to you hens clucking all night anyway?
I think I would. Just a little.
I may have done a little listening. I heard things about Nao-chan's size and Yuki-chan's shape.
Stop lying, Ted! We didn't talk about anything like that!
Wait, what about my shape? Have I changed somehow?
You're letting him get to you. You're being manipulated.
Geez, forget about it. Let's just enjoy our day skiing. Let's go, Senpai! Hold it right there. Rise-san, don't you think you're being a little too, you've been hogging the same ski partner way too much? Huh? But it works out so nicely. You and Yosuke-senpai are both on snowboards. Teddy and Yukiko-senpai keep taking the steep slopes and won't slow down for me. And Kanji seems to want to be with Naoto-kun.
Hey, what are you getting at?
So, it's only natural that I'd pair up with Senpai yesterday. He and I will take it slow. You don't have to worry about me. Come on, Senpai! Let's go! Our logic is 100% ironclad. Showbiz people have amazing ways of persuading people.
Why are you impressed?
The reason we're on this trip is for all of us to make some good memories of spending time with Senpai. In other words, we should all be trying to have some skiing time with him.
Oh, crap, you're right. You're right! I want to make memories with Senpai too!
Sometimes when you say things, I wonder if you have some hidden agenda behind them.
Then I'm not snowboarding today. I'm switching to skis.
Hey, that's no fair. I want to leave my ski tracks of love with Sensei too.
Hey! Why don't we let Senpai decide for himself? Be honest and just make the call.
Ooh, okay. Seeing everyone staring at you so hopefully hurts. Okay.
Whoa, wait a sec, everyone. I don't like where this is headed. Some of you sound like you're out for blood. Let's all enjoy the slopes together, okay?
That would be best. I concur.
Thanks for not answering before I could get that under control.
Thanks. Jealous? Yeah, jealous.
Ah, damn it! Damn it! I shouldn't have spoken up for you. Am I jealous? Of course I am, damn it!
He knows about the harem.
Well, let's go enjoy the slopes.
You plan to make today a fun day as well. Everyone is enjoying the slopes. Kanji's helping Naoto practice.
I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think there was anything you weren't good at, Naoto-kun. How's it going? Do you think you're ready to start going for real?
No, not at all.
Quit freaking out about it. Open up your legs and point your toes in or else you're gonna speed up. Come on, keep your balance with your knees.
But if I stand with my feet further apart, I'll fall down for sure.
Like I keep saying, you'll be fine. Even if you do slide down, I'll catch you.
You're so nice, Kanji. You never said anything like that to me.
You already know how to ski. I don't have to teach you.
Well, if I ever do need someone to teach me, I definitely want someone nice like Senpai to do it. Right, Senpai?
They're doing that today too? It's more like falling than skiing.
Maybe they just don't know how to stop?
Well, they ain't dead yet, so I guess they can stop somehow.
It's Chie-senpai and Yosuke-senpai. Yoo-hoo!
Those two are looking good.
I'm so jealous that they can snowboard. People who are good at it can look so cool. But I'm definitely more into skiing with you right now, Senpai. I feel bad that we're in other people's way, so shall we get going?
Please, wait! Can you stay with me until I reach the bottom? I have no idea which way I'll end up going.
Okay, last one there's a rotten egg. See you at the bottom.
Wait! Weren't you listening? I can't turn or stop!
Don't worry, someone's going to be there to catch you. Right, Kanji?
Huh? That's what... right!
I'll catch Naoto, I'd rather catch Rise, I'll catch you all. Yes, I am just that capable.
What are you getting so fired up about? I don't really see why you're so intense about this.
If you're gonna catch me, then I'm gonna jump right into your arms.
I can trust you then? Well, I'll be counting on you.
Jeez, you're too nervous, Naoto-kun. You just need to ski straight.
What the hell's he doing now? He's not even wearing skis!
I think I'm going to walk.
Time passes as you have fun on the slopes. The sun is going to be setting soon. Should you ask someone to accompany you down the slope? Ask Shia, ask Yukiko, ask Rise, ask Naoto, ask the guys. Well, I think it makes the most sense. You decide to ask Naoto to ski with you. I can only imagine that this will go horribly. You and Naoto enjoyed some time together on the mountain.
My legs are more tired than I thought. I thought I'd have learned to not fall down anymore, but I must be tensing my legs too much.
Naoto seems quite exhausted.
I'm sorry, you must hate having a total beginner holding you back like this. I've always been able to pick up new skills when they become necessary, but I've never had to ski before. Murder mysteries may take place in snowy mountain retreats and novels, but it's not that often in real life. Cutting a telephone line in a mountain cottage during a blizzard is obviously suicidal too. I wonder how long it's been since I last tried so hard to just have fun. I used to think that these frivolities were a waste of time, that they wouldn't make me any better of a person. Though thinking back on it, I have to laugh. I was all alone then. I want to come back here again.
Let's come again with everyone. Let's make it just us next time. Our college entrance exams are coming. You know.
That's fine. I'm sure it would, increase the efficiency of practice. No, I wouldn't be able to focus on practicing at all. Shall we start heading back? The snow's starting to fall quite heavily. Which way should we be headed to get back to the lodge?
Good question.
Oh, well, I thought I was simply following you today, so I wasn't checking on our course.
It should be right. It should be.
You don't sound very confident. But then again, I'm sure we'll get somewhere as long as we stick to the ski course. We should leave soon then. I can't go very fast after all.
And away we go. The snow is rapidly decreasing any visibility. You decide to somehow make your way back to the lodge. You've walked quite a bit, but the lodge is still nowhere to be seen. The snow seems to be coming down even harder now.
Is this really the right way? It's not that I don't believe you, but I feel that we've already been past this area. Could it be that we're lost? I don't want to admit it though. This is a problem. The snow could be concealing small rivers or cliffs beneath us. I don't think we should be walking around aimlessly. Actually, I'm reaching my limits.
Don't fall asleep no matter what. We should keep walking or let's dig a snow hut. Yeah, no, don't fall asleep. Worst things to do in the situation.
I know. That's what they say in the adventure novels. Please, don't go too far ahead. I'm feeling anxious. Look! Isn't that a cottage? Thank goodness. Even if that place is empty, there should be things there. We may be able to get ourselves warm. Let's go check it out. Excuse me, is anyone here?
There's no answer from inside.
Huh?
That's more of a shed than anything. The door's unlocked, but there's no one inside.
It was unlocked. I wonder why, though. Some places don't use padlocks because they've been known to freeze shut in extreme conditions. Let's just consider ourselves lucky for now.
Naoto looks anxious. You cold?
Well, a little. I'll be all right. We found shelter, so I'll manage from here. Do you happen to have your cell phone? I tried making numerous calls while we were lost, and my phone's battery has run out.
You do have your cell phone. If there's a signal, you may be able to call for help. Screen reads no service. It seems there are no signal here.
This is a problem. Could all the snow be disrupting the signal? The blizzard isn't calming down either. I doubt it will last long, considering the weather here in the mountains. But this still isn't good. We may be indoors, but the cold is a very real threat. By the way, warming each other with our bodies would be ineffective in our case. That only works when your clothes are wet, or one person's body temperature has been significantly lowered. Right. No one asked for details. Sorry. But on a more serious note, we do need to find a way to warm ourselves, or we'll be in trouble. Upon closer inspection, this sunken hearth uses charcoal and not firewood. Thank goodness. If we can get some ventilation in this room, we'll be able to use this. Now we need something to start a fire, but a place like this should have some tools available.
You found old newspapers and made some matches. After some effort, you managed to get a fire started in the hearth.
It seems we won't have to worry for the time being. Prometheus, thank you for fire. This is, well, a more effective way to get warm. We can't let any last bit of heat go to waste, after all.
Smooth.
Where could we be? I thought that we'd been walking towards the lodge. Even once the blizzard settles, it's risky to walk around in the mountains at night. It seems we have no choice but to stay here. Strange. We're in quite a pinch, but some part of me is actually enjoying this. All alone with another, stuck in a mountain cottage for an entire night. Yikes. I think this feeling is referred to as the suspension bridge effect. Senpai? That turned on right now, correct? Why?
Let's go check it out.
Yes. I can't pretend it didn't happen. Whoa, Senpai? What are you doing? You should stop doing that. I mean, this is hardly an ideal location to be trying this. Stop! Before you go too deep.
What are you guys doing? This isn't that kind of mystery, Detective Prince.
Oh.
It's just an incredibly romantic situation up on a ski trip. Don't give in.
Oh, they went there.
Everyone! They're still dressed.
Oh, they went there.
Take off their clothes in this freezing weather. And dude, why are you guys so flustered? What is up with you guys?
Are you really asking that, Kanji-kun?
Now, John, were you waiting for an audience? How shameless. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. But okay, I'll take a front row seat and...
I'm having a hard time understanding what you're trying to get at. You came to rescue us, correct? Actually, since when were you all outside? Don't tell me you've been here the entire time.
No, I mean, not on purpose. It would have been awkward to interrupt before, but
So, you're saying that you were spying on us.
hey, we came because we were worried about you.
More to the point, what are the two of you doing in here?
We needed to examine this TV here in greater detail.
The TV? Why? It's not plugged in.
Come on, guys, don't try that lame excuse on us.
That is not an excuse. It's the truth. Senpai attempted to go inside the television and... Why are you looking at me like that?
Everyone is staring at you in contempt. Oh, they don't believe it. You desperately explain what happens just now. That was beautiful.
So you got lost, found this building, and then things started heating up.
You obviously aren't listening to what we're trying to tell you. The TV turned itself on even though it isn't plugged in. Since the Midnight Channel is no more, we need to investigate. There's no way we'd risk ourselves to come to this stupid little shack just out of some impure motives.
But this building is right behind the lodge, though. We were told that it's a storage shed. They don't lock it because workers come here often during the day.
And it's not like there's a blizzard or anything.
Maybe you just saw a reflection from the ski lights or something.
That's impossible.
Then again, I don't think Naruto-kun would lie about something like this. And since we're all here, we might as well check out this TV.
Hey, wait a sec.
Power at this rate.
That hurt. Huh? What the hell is this?
These are...
Aniwa, it seems. My. Excuse me. Please forgive the slightly impolite invitation.
Whoa, she's beautiful.
Now's not the time for gawking. I think she's the one who grabbed me. Who is she? You know her?
She's my sweetheart. Sure, antagonize people.
Sweetheart? Dude, she is a real woman. Where the hell did you meet her?
Or a story from
Forgive me
before.
for not introducing myself sooner. We meet for the first time. My name is Margaret. I am a helper on this young man's journey. I meant you no harm.
Well, can we trust her?
Of course.
I see.
Do you remember? I have come to fulfill my promise.
Promise? You mean about Marie? It's about time. You mean about Marie?
Yes, I have come to guide you. I apologize for the amount of time it required me to prepare.
You did ask to be taken where Marie is. Is she here?
This is the Hollow Forest, the closed realm, created by her in the TV world, the world of the human mind. It would seem that after Marie left us, she shut herself in here.
Shut herself in?
I do not know everything, but as you know, she was searching for her memory, and by opening her heart to you, she finally regained that memory. It would seem that what she found was not what she had been hoping for.
Whoa, hold on. What is this all about? Marie? You mean Marie-chan? The one who was with you?
I remember her! That fashionable girl with the hat, right?
What do you mean she's here? And what was that about her memory?
Everyone is worried about Marie. What should you do? Explain Marie's situation. You explain that Marie had lost her memory and that she is currently missing.
Emi-chan has amnesia?
We are inside the TV right now, correct? A missing person ending up in the TV.
Don't tell me. I mean, we put an end to all that.
I do not think this is the same situation. I believe Marie's disappearance is unrelated to the kidnapping incident you all were following. She was not taken away by someone, rather she came here of her own volition.
She willingly came here. Does that mean Marie-san has the persona ability as well?
No, Marie is originally a resident of this side.
What kind of girl were you showing around town?
Hold on. This is inside the TV, right? Then, aren't there shadows in here?
You're kidding me. That means...
Marie's in danger? That means what?
He's right. If she were to be attacked by shadows,
I will not say that she is not in danger. However, the same goes for you. If you are to proceed ahead and search for Marie, you must have adequate resolution.
Is that why you brought my friends?
The path ahead will be relentless. You alone will not be able to reach her. If you wish to see her again, then it is my role to help you. And to do so, I decided to invite everyone who has accompanied you on your journey here.
I see. I was wondering why you didn't bring just our leader here. Now I understand. You're giving us all the information and letting us choose what to do from here. You aren't here to stop us.
Exactly.
One more thing. Well, this isn't going to affect whether or not I plan to help, but you are also like Marie-san? A resident of this side?
The human mind contains more than shadows. I believe you all witnessed that in your last battle.
Are you talking about those things that came out of Nomitame and Adachi-san? Well, they were different from the shadows we know about.
It does not matter how you choose to interpret it. What you see and what you believe are up to you. I know that you can supply yourselves with answers, as I know that you have been capable of coming this far. One more thing. As I just said, the Hollow Forest was originally a closed realm. It is not the case now, but in time, this place will seal itself again.
In other words, we can't come in and out of here forever?
Exactly. It would seem that little time remains before the Hollow Forest completes itself. Once that time has passed, this place will be closed forever, and you will never be able to visit here again. If that happens, Marie's existence will be entirely expunged from your memories.
We'll lose our memories?
Hey, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, she's just gonna up and vanish from our heads?
I won't forget. Tell me more.
It is exactly as I said. The closing of this forest marks the fact of Marie's erasure. Any memories you have of Marie will disappear, and you will return to your peaceful days.
No! This doesn't make sense!
I merely have come to fulfill my promise. What you do is up to you. I have made a link from the television in the mountain cabin to this world. That is the only conduit through which you may reach this place.
Huh? So we can't get here through the TV and Jeunesse?
Exactly. This world and your world's screens are linked, place to place. It is a fact.
I can't smell the other places from here. It really isn't connected.
I am repeating myself, but it was Marie who shut herself in this world. There is no need for you to think that you must risk your lives for her. I am sure she would not wish that either. Please, treasure the normal lives you have. That is what Marie would want. Now, if you would excuse me.
Hey, wait! Please?
It's a TV. The same type as the one in the cabin. This must be the exit, like the ones Teddy has.
So now what?
What else? That Marie chick is in here, right? If she's in danger of being attacked by shadows, then we've got to get in there and find her.
Hold on. It might not be that simple. Let us leave for now at any rate. We cannot blindly run ahead so suddenly.
Yeah. Plus, we're totally not prepared, right? If we're gonna do it, let's get ready and take this on full force.
Okay. So we have until the ski trip ends to rescue Marie, which is tomorrow.
Who was
Ooh.
pushing me?
Shut it. There's 8 of us, and it's a tiny frickin' TV.
Oh, I dented my head in. Anybody want to touch it?
No.
What are you guys clowning around for? Come on, get up. We got a meeting to hold.
We do? What are we gonna talk about?
Oh, I don't know. But we always have one, right?
I guess she just wanted to be the one to say it.
Yeah, it would really mess with my head if Chia-senpai was coming up with good plans.
Shut up! That's rude, you know.
Still, that was a surprise. You know that whole Marie being from the other side thing?
Wait, so the TV world is the world of the human mind, huh? It's not really sinking in, though.
I couldn't even tell.
Sorry for keeping secrets. There wasn't a chance to explain.
No one's complaining, man. If you tried introducing her like, oh, she's from another world, the question mark above my head could be seen from orbit.
The issue here is Marie-san's motive. Why would she risk her life to shut herself in a place like that?
I could see it if she was thrown in like we were, but why would she do that to herself?
Her memory is the key.
Yeah, that blue chick did say Marie lost her memory.
Maybe she remembered something that made her do that.
Hey, I just thought of something. If the world she's in closes, she'll disappear from our memories, right? Isn't that the same as dying?
What? Wait, you mean she's trying to?
I don't know, but it just feels that way to me.
She wants to kill herself and make us forget about her? She's erasing her own existence?
I think Emi-chan's like me. I was really worried when I couldn't figure out who I was. When I finally found out I was a shadow, it was traumatizing. I don't think Emi-chan's a shadow, but I think she feels the same way I did, that she shouldn't exist.
Teddy.
The atmosphere is heavy. What should you do? We can't leave her like this.
Yeah, I think that too. I can kind of understand how she feels. Not having anyone know the real you, being alone all the time. Even when someone's friendly to you, you feel like there's something wrong. If I didn't meet all of you, I might have thought the same as her.
Same shit with me. I was always being misunderstood, so I toughened up and started biting back. I was scared that no one would accept the real me if I ever showed it to them. In the end, I couldn't even admit it when I was showing myself. Pointless.
Yeah, we're all like that. Everybody's suffering in some way.
Yes, but we were able to change. No matter how much we hated ourselves, we were able to face it and accept it. Because we had dear friends.
Yeah, I know now. There's nothing to be afraid of. We're the only ones that can save Marie-chan. If she's really thinking the same way we were, we have to go stop her.
That's that then. We should find out exactly what we're getting into first. It's better to know anything than to go in knowing nothing. It'll at least make things easier on us.
We should devote a day to it. Teddy, Rise-san, can you scan that world? From the usual spot, of course. The rest of us should rest up to prepare for the exploration. If there are shadows in there, then we can't avoid fighting them.
All right, let's do this! Oh, this takes me back. Even though it hasn't been that long since we finished the other stuff.
Yeah, all right. It's super sniffy time together with Rise-chan. My super ultra mega hyper uber teddy nose can pick up even the slightest scent. But this skill is not without its drawbacks. After 3 minutes, I get just an ungodly amount of snot.
Ew!
Hey, don't damage the bear before showtime. At least he's actually useful in a fight.
How rude! What do you mean, at least?
Let's regroup at school, okay?
Your friends are thinking back to the way things used to be. According to Margaret, there isn't much time before that place closes. You must find Marie quickly or you will never be able to see her again. You're concerned about Marie, but first you should get a grasp of the situation at hand. You return to the lodge and pack your bags to return home. Today, you're supposed to discuss what happened yesterday. Hurry to school. Blum, hurry to school. There is no alternative. You are going to school. By the way, I do like the new look for the rooftop.
Ugh, it's cold. Oh well, let's start the meeting.
First, allow me to report. Just in case, I've checked for missing people in the local jurisdiction to see if anyone may have wandered in there. 0 results. There are no missing person requests either. It seems that this place really doesn't have anything to do with our previous case.
Hey, no fair! You said to rest, and yet you went and did research. But I went and checked the newspaper too. I looked for any news of missing people, but there wasn't any.
I also tried asking our suppliers and customers if there was anything going on, but there aren't any rumors.
Ditto. I asked around at work, but didn't come up with anything. You can't underestimate the housewife network.
Yeah, I tried talking with some former punks, but didn't get jack.
Considering that none of us could find evidence, perhaps it's safe to say that no one has wandered in accidentally. But more important is whatever Teddy and Rise-san found. How did your search go?
I can feel that hollow forest really far away, but that's it.
I couldn't sense Emi-chan's presence at all.
That place, it's big. I'm glad we didn't just jump in there without making sure we were ready for it. The hollow forest, huh? Is that place also affected by the mind of the person inside? If that's the case, then did Marie-chan make that area?
Hollow forest. We heard that phrase before. In the last battle, right?
I was wondering the same thing. Amino Sagiri mentioned it. The place that gave birth to those who answer the desires and wishes for lies of humans. Was that it?
Hold on. Are you saying that the image in Marie-chan's mind is the same force that created that monster? What's going on here?
The hell? Who is she exactly?
Our objective is to save her, but it doesn't seem like things will end there. If she is related to those monsters, then we need to do more research. What is she trying to do? Who is she really? It seems we have no choice but to go see her and find the truth directly from her.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it! Whoever she is, we're not letting her die like this.
That's right! I'm burning up!
Right, let's do it. We don't know what she's bummed about, but we'll save her.
Everyone's hearts have come together.
Wait a sec! If I come and save Emi-chan, that's like an arrow straight through the heart, right? What should I do? I'm not ready for this.
Dude, I can't tell if you're being a creeper or not.
You hurry to the mountain cabin to save Marie. Would that not be like a whole day's worth of travel? Yeah. Either way, we're here. We can get to the Hollow Forest, but they're using this TV. Let's hurry up and jump in there then. That place is gonna get closed off soon, right? Yeah, that Margaret person said it was definitely gonna happen. I think we're still okay for today, but I can sense it getting further and further away. Wait, does that mean we'll have no idea what'll happen tomorrow? That is quite likely. It was a completely different place until very recently. Since there's no guarantee that it'll be able to enter it tomorrow, we must do something about it today. Right, it'll be tough, but we gotta do this. Come on, let's save Marie-chan today. Well, Really? Oh, Call of the Void is tempting me. What happens if I go back to town or go back home? Would they just comply? Should focus on saving Marie right now. It's the same for go back home? Yes. Okay, well, check the weather report, I guess. We don't play any of these days in game. No, play tomorrow, but feel free to ask me anytime, Sensei. But I suppose with that said, final kind of team meeting, but let's enter the TV.
Yeah, let's go.
So, alright, let's brace ourselves. And for the last time, hopefully, let's jump in the TV. I'm hoping there's a save point here because we'll do all this next time. Huh? It's snowing! Oh, you're right. Oh, this isn't snow. These are flower petals. You can hear a voice from somewhere. Listen to my voice, my shouting, bellowing voice. Here I am, pouring my blood into my words, yelling at the very edge of the world. I am a mermaid, unable to return, the Little Mermaid. Faded to foam, the Little Mermaid. Is that Marie-chan's voice? She sounds so sad. Well, we can just... Somehow it's wrong. Go to June S TV, go shopping. Oh... Wait, hang on. Bear with me here. Do you have to go in the TV over there? Let's hurry up and finish it then. What? Huh? Why are we here? What about Emi-chan? That... I feel like I just had a severe stroke. I'm sorry. The game actually lets you do that? That's so cool. Wait, can I... Interesting, I'd do the optional bosses if I cared or got good stuff from them. Okay, well, I want to go back. Never mind. Oh, no, I gotta go here and then go to the... Oh, well, you know, I'll visit shops, actually. I would like to go to Daidara. Just very quickly to see if there's anything left that I can, what's it called? Upgrade. And I think we'll end this one here. So, number 1, yeah. Is that... Okay, no, we are popping off there. As for Yukiko, Fickle Madame is... bit lower than what she's currently got, so, yeah. A Barbarian Shield on Kanji is, I assume, the better thing. Yep. And last but not least, Naoto, just the regular old gun, which we haven't seemingly been able to upgrade. Interesting. And then in terms of defense, we're also... Oh, she's wearing Angel Skirt, which is just completely cracked. Okay. Then Kanji, Hurricane Coat, then Naoto, Divine Blast. Okay. So basically, what I'm hearing is... we're good. Yeah, everyone's got Pump Up Hurry on for the extra SP. Okay, well, I suppose we'll sell all our stuff then, because this is the last chance we get. We'll just become a ball. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should have done this first. I should have done this first, because now I have absolutely no idea whether or not this is gonna impact what's on sale. And that was a gun for Naoto. Oh, dear God. Okay, well, we're going to end this episode here. Although it's cool that they let you come back to the shop. I just really hope that they let you do things. So there's no new art. Oh. Well, you know what? I will take that. Yes, I will extend my old coat. Yes. Okay. Holy mother, I'm glad I did that. So Divine Mars, no, Angel Skirt. Yes, I would love extra things. I'm sorry, I'm actually in disbelief that it actually came through and was like, oh, you want, I got the good shit. I'm sorry, I'm in disbelief. I'm aware this is overran from where I could have extended the episode, but I'm very glad I sniffed around and found out because, holy. See, I've been told, right? I have been told that physical skills in this next dungeon are, like, off the charts. So, needless to say, seeing the fact that I can essentially pull up to the crib with a significantly higher physical damage, it's quite good. And, oh, Naoto with the 130 attack point increase. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh my god. I thought that was the gear we had for the end of the game, but no. It came through. Anyway, here we are. Indeed. Let's jump straight on in there and let's end this one here. So if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll help us a bunch. Let me know want to see more of this and all that good stuff. But yeah, pleasant surprise there at the end. But until next time, we'll all set and all that aside. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.